It could last forever. Friendship never ends. Hey, whoa, morning. Sorry, didn't know you were listening. It's the 4th day already here in St. George Ironman World Championships, Tuesday before the race. Anyway, Pep and I had a wonderful night of sleep and we're going to see Alice Brownlee and Ruth Astle in a bit. Ruth Astle will last year won Ironman Mallorca and Ironman South Africa, so really keen what they're up to, and first, let's get some breakfast.
I really like this route, it's really nice.
Bring him on the scenic ones.
I love the highway. As you can see, we're on the go. She's like a hot knife through butter on the bike. As you can see, I'm as arrow as a brick wall next to Ruth. Hey Ruth, you were saying earlier that, well, I know you're still working 2 days a week,
yeah.
But you say you don't mind, that you like doing like the diversity of things. Would you be a triathlete full-time if you were able to? Or would you like to stay around working at the bank? Because you said you like it.
Yeah, I enjoy having something to think about. It's nice having something for the brain to do. I think, like, if it's just triathlon all the time, it's like super intense, and I'm not sure I'd like that.
Looking at the course here in St. George,
Yeah.
I would say that would suit you. You won Ironman South Africa, it's a mega tough course. I would say this one's even tougher. How would you fancy your chances? Like what's...
Yeah, I mean, I think it's quite open. There's obviously quite a lot of the favourites that have dropped out and can't make it, unfortunately. But anything with a tough bike, especially if it's a bit windy, and the kind of, I can use my aero gains.
Them pack rats won't get any aero benefits of you, won't they?
They shouldn't do, no.
They'll think, shit, literally coming out of the water with Ruth, no one to sit in on. I'm averaging 230 watts and it was majority downhill. She's like, I said, take it easy, I've had COVID. You're dropping me all the time. I had to sit in on her wheel. Don't you think the air is pretty dry here?
It's so dry. But it's not as dry as Flagstaff, so it doesn't feel too horrendous. Feels hot, doesn't it, when it's sheltered?
Boiling. But you can always say it feels hot to me, even in the Netherlands, 14 degrees.
14 degrees.
Is,
well, the lake here is perfect for you then. Bloody freezing.
No, swimming-wise, I need a fine line.
Okay.
But
what, so you need a warm swim and then a cold
you know,
race?
right now, I'm risking my life for this ride because we're in such a hurry.
Yeah.
I forgot my suntan lotion factor 50.
Fuck. Did you actually?
Yeah.
You were going to be fried. I get fried if I forget my suntan lotion.
Right, we're lucky enough sitting here with Alice Brownlee. If you would have to give up one of your disciplines, would you rather have Sam Long's swim or Andy Starkowitz's run?
Sam Long's swim, yeah. I prefer to have that, yeah.
And now, last question, Ali. If you look at a list of a race, just any race, what is the name, and you can't say my name, that you think, oh, I need to really bring my A game for it?
What, to beat them?
Like, that you really, yeah, exactly.
Well, I think that the thing is now with men's long distance racing, there's kind of lots of good people. So, you know, even here this weekend, I think there's potentially 4 or 5 guys that could win, and there's a couple of guys missing. So I'm not avoiding the question, but yeah, I don't think you can say there's one person.
All right, so many helpful insights for these Ironman World Championships. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you after the race. What's the to-go-to after the race?
I'm not sure yet, we'll see.
So that's a rough. Maybe, because in town they don't have many stuff, maybe a post-beer at the Triathlon Mockery truck.
Maybe, have you got all the booze ready to go?
Yeah, we still need to sort that out because the Pepe and my funds are pretty tight to host like 100 people there. All right, Pepe, got it. So we're sitting outside over at the pond, pretty scenic. What is the spiciest session you've had in the build-up to this one?
Ooh, probably something like my long tempo runs. So I think like, I had a couple of like 28k runs that had probably like 16k of tempo in, like either in blocks or kind of alternating. But yeah, I feel like Ironman training isn't that spicy. It's a lot more like long, steady, not like...
But you can make up some numbers to scare off.
Oh yeah, I mean like my Ironman pace is like 300 watts.
just big numbers. We still got about 4 days before race day. What are your two go-to recovery Netflix tips, or what is it that you're?
Yeah, I think just generally trying to chill out a bit, get the feet up. I'm actually on the lookout for new Netflix series. I've just finished. We spent Flagstaff basically watching all of Peaky Blinders, so all 6 seasons.
Binge that.
Yeah, binge set.
What do you think a party here in St. George needs to have compared what they have in Kona as well to finish the week off?
I mean, I don't know if there's much alcohol around because we're in Mormon country, so
True.
I think that's going to be like the biggest limiting factor.
That is.
But I mean, it's a beautiful place, and I'm sure someone will put a good house party on.
What kind of music do you think they like in this state? Because Texas still had like the country music
Yeah.
and.
I don't know. It might be like the kind of like modern Bible music. I don't know. You know when they kind of have the like modern hymns.
Do you like Ed Sheeran?
I quite like Ed Sheeran.
Can you imagine, as a co-host of Triathlon Mockery, Joe Skipper, he likes to do efforts, for example, an LT3 run, ride, on Ed Sheeran. Would you be able to do that? Would that get you pumped?
It wouldn't get me pumped, but I mean, I could do it if I had to, but probably wouldn't be my first choice.
I can see you struggling already. I am.
Yeah, probably more likely to put me to sleep.
Exactly. Well, Ruth, massive thanks for the chat. The Junkyard Dogs will be cheering for you on course. We hope to see you on the front of the race, of course.
Yeah.
And make sure to give Ruth some support. Give her a follow on the gram or something.
Go watch my YouTube.
And watch her YouTube. Yeah, she's got some videos out this week.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. You hear it. Proper influencers. Session is getting in the water and basically trying to get a feel for it for a change. Probably a couple of hundreds, couple of 50s, nothing too long, nothing too hard, because since Ironman in South Africa, I've been out of it for a while because I was too fucked from COVID. But yeah, in St. George going for a swim. Cut that out, Pepe.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. My heart on my sleeve, stress, seal my greed. That's how I get it, success ain't no giving. Some days I don't eat, I don't sleep. When I'm focused, I'm dangerous, down wonder when I'm anxious. Ain't no limit till I tank, I'm running on fumes. The opposition don't amaze, the roads racing through the pavement. Get your hands out of my bag, I know that's because I've been in it. I don't need to brag, I guess that's what happens when you taking care of your business. But some family, you do the math, I'm out of my pocket.
It's getting dark right now, as you can see. We're hungry. Ordered some pizzas, getting them now. Sam Laidlow and a fellow countryman called Justine. They'll be here any second, and then we'll have a little chat with them over a nice little bit of pizza. Let's go. I'm so hungry. It's almost 9 p.m. and Pepe, we still need to do an interview. You need to edit. We need to eat. Grind doesn't stop. So finally, eating the pizza. Sitting here with Sam Laidlow.
last year we were in the same race. Not sure if we raced each other, but we both raced the 140 full distance Girona in Spain.
I remember that.
And
I particularly
he won it.
remember your white skin under the sun. It's a strong sun.
Yeah, I was absolutely melting that day. Well, what day not? But
Yeah,
anyway,
similar to this guy.
similar to the mozzarella over there. And he did Ironman Bolton as well,
Yeah.
where he finished in very strong behind a stronger Joe Skipper. And you've got to practice your run-walk strategy towards the end of the marathon.
Yeah.
So with regards to that run-walk strategy, would you do it again? Or would you say, I've got a different tactic now, and I think that one is going to play into my hands?
Well, I mean, if I have a 15-minute lead on Joe Skipper, like I did in Bolton, I could maybe, just walk a little bit less or start walking a bit earlier maybe. Maybe have a coffee.
True, fair.
Yeah, so, but I've been walking a lot this winter because I had a broken foot. So I think my walking game is
on point.
strong. Yeah, definitely.
Strong walk.
Yeah, indeed.
But on Sunday, you don't,
Well, my biking's been pretty shit recently, so I'm hoping that I'm going to play it calm. I always tell myself that. I'm saying, okay, I'll just stick to these watts, and then I see the front of the race and see all the media cars, and I'm like, oh no, fuck it, let's just ride at the front. So it's difficult to hold it in. But yeah, I think the run course will be fun, and I think you might see some walking at aid stations and stuff.
If you in this race on a start list, someone you've got that you've raced already like a couple of times right now, you've always been head to head. There's a bit of a rivalry between you. Who would that be, and would you give them a junkyard dog?
I mean, I think I beat Leon in Bolton. It was like world record for the slowest sprint finish ever in Ironman history. I think I like top speed. They were like 14k an hour and beat him. So, but I feel he's maybe improved since then, and I think he's going to put out a good performance. And I think he'll be the standout guy in the top 8. I would say that nobody really thought about.
We thought about Leon and about Sam, didn't we? It will be an iron war between you and Leon then. If you're going head to head then, what would be your tactics to mentally break him? Because he is a fan of the show, he's aware of the junkyard dog. How are you getting to him? And it's not going to be French Wi-Fi or shit coffee.
It's difficult. I could say that I've known his girlfriend longer than he has. I know I've known her from a young age. She actually got me into like my triathlon club and stuff. But now what could I do? I mean, I'm just British. I have bigger balls than French guys. You know, he's moved to the UK to grow a bigger pair of balls. But obviously,
how come you're British if you're like French?
I was born in the UK, so we're basically opposite. So he was born in France and lives in the UK, and I was born in the UK and moved to France.
How old are you, by the way?
23.
23. Youngest pro in the race. I remember when I was 23, I didn't even know what a triathlon was.
Yeah, or women.
Or like literally nothing at all. By the way, you did Texas 2 weeks ago, and you said it didn't really go like you wanted the race to go. Would you say you're going then with confidence into this race, or?
I'm not. I'm very underconfident.
Because you always, but inside, let the sensitive. You can speak from the heart. The turn off the lights. So they turned off the lights on the parts. You can speak up your heart.
Yeah.
If there's anything you want to say.
Yeah, it's difficult, but I really want to strive to be like Sam Long in my life. Not.
Well, with being 23 and qualified for the World Championships is a massive achievement. You've got so many years left to go, and we really don't hope to speak to you out on course, but after the race.
Exactly, yeah.
And will you be up for some
after party?
beers after?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
We'll probably be over at
Jacuzzi
the all right, but this place is very far away. We live a mile down the finish line, so I think Triathlon Mockery beers, unless there's another party, but otherwise over at the RV.
Definitely.
I'd say.
Yeah, meet you all there. Meet everybody there.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate. Are you still eating the pizza, or?
No. You can have it for you.
This is the will.
Huh?
The will to push through, mate.
Exactly.
Whenever the body says, "No, stop. I need to stop. You need to go through." This is like real training for the marathon in a couple of days.
Yeah. Stay strong.
I'm not giving up. I'm gonna push through. Thanks for watching, everyone, today. Pep and I have still got some work to do. Make sure to share them videos, like, and if you want to support us, go over to the patrons, and we'll see you tomorrow. And Triathlon Mockery barbecue tomorrow, Wednesday, at 5:30 till 9 p.m. Bring some food and booze, because I've got tight pockets. Today, 5:30. See you, mate.
See you there.